that fast, but it's got to
Last night I had a dream that I went through my old high school and I ran into my history teacher, and he and I did a 3-legged flour sack race into the classroom and made all of his students laugh. And then I ran into Mr. I'm not going to say his name, ran into a philosophy teacher that I had, and his wife and daughter like lived in a room inside his classroom. And so I went to say hello to them, and they were just, like, sleeping in the middle of the day. It was just really weird. I do have really weird dreams. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more women have really weird dreams.
Yeah, I hear them talk about
My dreams are
like,
always just whatever I
or
have
at least
seen,
you remember
read,
them
or
more
thought
often.
about
I don't know.
get mashed together in one day, always. It's like I don't sleep without having everything I've experienced.
Because I even like
together.
from a spiritual standpoint too, like a lot of more women I know have more spiritual-esque dreams as well. I don't know how to call them that, but let's say like how to phrase what they call them, but like more God dreams, I guess, too.
Probably because they're the only ones that are dreaming. So God's like, I can work with it.
Maybe, I don't know, because like when I dream, it's usually someone's either chasing me or I'm chasing somebody to kill them. That's how
like it's very simple.
Well, not simple. It's just very violent and very like just always something like I'm chasing or something's chasing me, or like it's always some kind of end goal in the dream some way. Even if the dream never get to that point that I'm actually doing it, but in the dream I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is either running from somebody or trying to get somebody.
That's weird. I don't know.
What's really weird though when you have dreams with people you know, and it's like, cause sometimes you have dreams, you see their faces, you know they are, but they aren't those persons in the dream. Like that's not who they are in the dream, but that's their face.
You have dreams about them like, and they're a murderer, and then when you see them in real life, you're like,
but in the dream it's not actually them.
Right.
Like it's like it's just people you know. But it's really weird. Like it's someone you actually know, and you know it, and it's in the dream they're themselves. Like in the dream, that's what can be. One time I had a dream about your cousin Thad. This is a weird dream, and so it started off like Hansel and Gretel, dead serious. Like we were in this witch's house, and we were trapped in her house, seeing some girl. I don't know who the girl was. I don't know who the girl was, but like, we were children in the dream, and so we escaped her house. I don't know how the girl the rest of the dream, she was gone, but like the whole entire city or whatever was like someone that had bought the house. Like to remodel it, or like
people. The witch's house?
Well, they didn't know the witch was in there, so like it was.
Okay.
So like everyone.
Or was Thad the witch?
I don't know, but they didn't know the witch was in there, so like it was and like I was trying to tell people, hey, like this house is no, and like people like there was like rumors about it, but no one really knew for sure. Well, Thad was like, this house is fine, he's being Thad. This house is fine. It's nothing wrong with it. He buys his house. Well, then he's at the press conference outside the house talking about how he's going to do the house, and I hear the witch's voice into the house.
That's funny.
It's like I'm gone and whatever. But that's like, I have dreams like that where it's this weird like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny when your dreams are like, I'll have dreams that I buy something from Walmart and get in the car and go, oh no, like it's the wrong color label of the thing that I bought, and I have to take it back. Like I have dreams of really everyday stuff that I do, and it's very specific, and you're almost aware that you're dreaming. But okay, so funny story about women having dreams that are spiritual. So one time my mom is telling people about this dream that she had, and she's like crying, and she's telling her testimony about how God just lifted her up and how she was struggling, and she's like, all the things were crashing down around me, and I felt like I didn't have any, I was drowning, and then she found out she was pregnant with me by accident, basically. Like she was 36
it was an
or
accident,
37. Right? 36 or 37, and she went in for like a routine, like to get some medicine or something, and she found out she was pregnant. And so and that was at a time in her life where she already had a lot going on, so she was just feeling like, this is the end, I'm about to be overwhelmed.
And Hannah was born, a lot more happened.
She's telling this story, and she's like, and that's just how I was feeling, and I had a dream one night where all these waves were rising around me, and there was just water all around my feet, and I was holding the hand of this little girl, and she looks at me and she's like, that's how I knew you were going to be a girl. And then all the water's rising around me, and it gets up higher and higher and higher, and finally it's up around my neck, and I can't breathe, and all of a sudden this rock comes underneath my feet, and I had something solid to stand on, and the waves never overtook me. And she's like, and that's how I knew God was just going to keep me. And I was sitting there like, and what happened to the little girl? Like,
I was thinking, like, she's like, a little smaller, she's on her hand, like, exactly. Over her, she's drowned, but so, you're good to go.
She said, so, like, is that how you also knew I would die young? Like, what does this dream mean? Everybody else is like, oh, yes, God. I'm like, hey, wait a second.
What about my feet? What about my hand? Where's my hand on the water?
Where was my rock?
Did I have floaties on? I gotta know stuff.
Did you put me on your shoulders like a good mom would, or no?
Did you lift me up in the water?
The dream didn't change. And I asked her, and she's like, I don't know.
That's hilarious. Have you ever had dreams where like you've had him like multiple times in your life, like throughout like different?
Yes. I dream about my teeth falling out all the time.
Well, I'm like same storyline or same thing, but it's like there's this dream I've had when I was little. I've had it like kind of 10, 11, and I've had it like late teen years too, and it's the same dream, and it's a really weird dream. Like it's a really weird dream, but it's like I don't know why I dream this dream or what it's from or what triggers it or what, but it's like so basically we're at the house we used to live in Edmond. My dad had built up like a shop thing next to it, but he like had space underneath it. So in the dream, me and my cousins were out by it. Maybe a few neighbor kids too were about by it, hanging out. Well, it's like something's underneath the building. So it's like okay, it's kind of weird. So like, but it's like a person, demon, something like that. I don't know. It's something that shouldn't be there basically. And it's like a person thing.
It's a non-stick skillet that doesn't.
Probably so. Probably so. But like it starts like taking people basically.
Yeah.
But everyone's like messing with like this. Well, eventually, like to me, like with my other cousins left, who were like disappearing, and we would see an arm come out every once in a while, like try to grab us, whatever. So we go into my house. My cousin sees him go back outside real quick, never comes back, and then like basically I start seeing stuff outside the windows, and it's just me by myself in the house. And I've had this dream like multiple times in my life. I don't know, it's just weird stuff like that. And then so it's been like a character in my dreams that I've had. Like,
there's like recurring people that you encounter. It's like
well,
the
then
same
people like weird
same,
stuff like throughout my life. And it's just weird. Like I don't even know how to explain some of it, but it's just it's just stuff like that. It's where I was at a church. It's not a scary one. It's like a normal one. Like it's this church and like the Sunday school's in the basement, and like I always would see the church how big it was, but I was getting time to bathe for the Sunday school, and it was like a cool like church Sunday school. Like I've had that dream over and over again several times. It's just weird stuff like that.
Yeah, dreams are funny.
I don't know, but dreams are just weird.
No.
Robots can't dream.
Okay, that's right.
I'm as close to a robot as I have seen. Well, no, there's a couple. There's a couple of other people that I've met that I'm like, whoa, they live like very robotically. But I'm like, I feel
the
like
guy who sleeps with no blanket.
Okay, but I'm also saying like my responses to things sometimes is very like. It's like input. Here's your output. It's almost the same. Like this. It's very.
You're
very well programmed.
Yes.
5
Would
o'clock.
you like a sandwich?
Any offer of food, yes. And there's conditional statements, if-then statements. All you programming nerds.
If it's just rice and chicken, no. Is there any sauce for the chicken? Yes. Maybe, but not happily.
But so it's very complex programming, but really I feel
it's
like
very complex programming. God's like, yeah, okay.
That's a weird flex, Skyler. I'm very complex though. I got very complex programming inside me.
It was simple until I got married.
Wow.
Caleb, have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Do you think that might have influenced your recurring dream ever?
I thought I saw it before I saw it though.
Okay.
I thought I had it before I saw it though.